A big welcome to all our viewers. Today is the 9th of June 2018. I'm Winters.
I'm Hunter.
And I'm Jason.
And welcome to episode 47 of Priority One Armada Live. Welcome, Warriors, to KDF Faction Night on Priority One Armada Live, as we continue to celebrate the 5th year anniversary of the Priority One Armada. We are celebrating the 1 year anniversary of Priority One Armada Live. We will be spending some time later in the show to bring you up to date about the Armada's 5th year anniversary, but first let me introduce you to my co-hosts for episode 47, Hunter and Jason. How's it going, guys? Hunter, how's your week been?
It's actually been pretty good. Had a pretty good week. Had some things to take care of at work. And it's summer, so I'm just enjoying being out of school for a while. So
fantastic. Jason, how about you? How's your last 7 days been?
Up until this weekend, it's been great. Unfortunately, it is a bit rainy outside.
Oh, no. That's unfortunate. Hopefully it won't last too long. You get back into summer weather or something, hopefully.
Yes, I hope so.
Also joining us tonight is a special guest for episode 47. From our Priority One Armada Xbox fleet is Admiral Turcot, or aka Sean. Sean, welcome to the show. How's it going?
Hey, it's going great. I'm really happy to be here. It's my first time ever being on one of the Priority One shows. This is great.
Yeah, fantastic. I know the last time we had you guys on for Xbox, you actually had planned to be on, but unfortunately just real life circumstances didn't allow that, unfortunately. But it's great. It's absolutely fantastic to have you on now for this one.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here. We had Solik on last time.
That's right.
Second in charge over at the Xbox fleet. He's a really great guy, but I'm happy to be here tonight.
Your right-hand man.
Always the best.
Excellent, excellent. Well, starting off, come join our party at the first city in Kronos, instance number 6, in the Great Hall. Join us as we tell 47 tales of honorable battle against our enemies. We will also discuss the latest in Star Trek Online and Priority One Armada news. But let's kick off episode 47 of the show and share with our Twitch viewers how we are going to celebrate the 1 year anniversary of Priority One Armada Live.
And since we'll be celebrating the whole month of June, why not give some special Star Trek Online goodies for our viewers? For this week's show, we'll be giving away a Geordi LaForge Bridge Officer code a TNG Galaxy Ship Pack code, and a special requisition pack, Kelvin Timeline D4 Pilot Bird of Prey. You heard that right. A Kelvin Timeline D4 Bird of Prey we're giving away this week. This week's prizes are valued at 947 million energy credits. Let me say that again. 947 million energy credits. And that's just a taste of what's coming during the month of June. So make sure you catch each show and event for your chance to win big.
But on top of that, we also want to celebrate the diversity of Star Trek Online by having special faction nights during the month of June. Next week, come visit the Hip Club 47 on ESD for Fed Night. On June 23rd, we will assist the Romulan Republic, and we'll be meeting at New Romulus. Finally, to round out our month, we will showcase the newest faction, the Jem'Hadar, on June 30th.
As part of each faction celebration, we will be giving away, as we said, a Geordi LaForge Bridge Officer code, a TNG Galaxy Ship Pack code, plus we will give away a special faction-specific ship during each show. On June 16th, we will give away a special requisition pack, Walker-class Light Exploration Cruiser T6 for Fed Night. On June 23rd, we will give away a special requisition pack, Tal Shiar Adapted Battle Cruiser T6 for Romulan Night. And finally, on June 30th, we will give away a special requisition pack, Jem'Hadar Dreadnought Carrier T6 for the Jem'Hadar Night. In total, we are giving away nearly 4 billion EC in prizes just in the shows. Winning these prizes is simple. Just tune in to Priority One Armada Live each Saturday during the month of June and enter the keyword in the Twitch chat for your chance to win. It's that easy.
Speaking of easy, why don't we go ahead and do our first giveaway right now?
Yeah, I think we will. But man, what a way to word it. Speaking of easy. Yes, so for our first giveaway tonight, what we want you... All right, first of all, it's for a Geordi LaForge Bridge Officer code. This is a hologram bridge officer, and we want you to type in the word engineer now into the Twitch chat, and that will enter you in with a chance for winning a Geordi LaForge hologram bridge officer code. So get typing that in now, guys. Jason, why don't you tell us what we have in store for tonight's shows?
Well, after our roundtable discussion, we'll be warping to this week's away mission. It's the Lithium Weekend. So we will be once again battling the Voth and the Dinos in Dyson Ground Battlezone. The Voth don't stand a chance, and we will be barbecuing the Dinos for 47 hours until their meat is smoky and tender. To join our away mission, you must be level 50 character and have access to Sol and Dyson Sphere.
Have any questions, comments, or just want to enter our weekly giveaways? Then make sure you click on that follow button in Twitch so you'll be notified when we're on the air. And if you want to chat with us in-game, then come join us on our Priority One chat channel by typing in the chat box /channel_join space Priority One and then hit the enter key.
If you're new to our show, the Priority One Armada staff loves making these shows and planning special events for our community. I want to continue this tradition for years to come, and with your continued support by donating to our great Armada, your help makes that dream a reality. So click the donate button on our Twitch page and become part of what makes this Armada special. And if you wish to get your hands on some of our great Armada swag, then head over to our Armada store where we have some great Armada themed merchandise. All donations go directly back into our member services like our website, domain, TeamSpeak, and much, much more. You can find all these links mentioned below and on our Twitch page. And again, Priority One Armada thanks everyone for your continued love and support. This is your show, and we will continually work hard to give you the best show experience possible.
Are you looking for a friendly and helpful community to join Star Trek Online? then come on down and join Priority One Armada by simply heading over to priorityone.armada.com and sign up today. We have Federation and KDF fleets on all 3 gaming platforms, ranging from Tier 3 to Tier 5, so you can indulge in all your heart's desires.
So I'm getting some comm chatter from our Section 31 agents, and I think there might be a certain executive producer tuning into the show right now, and I don't know if he's going to jump into the studio or not, but yeah, I have it seems that he might be tuning in. Some of you might know who I'm referring to there, but anyway, we'll move on. We have so much to talk about this week in Star Trek Online news, so let's jump right into the roundtable. Jason, tell me welcome to Victory is Life.
Yes, welcome to Victory is Life. This year marks the 25th anniversary of the launch of Deep Space Nine, and the team for Star Trek Online couldn't wait to mark the occasion with our 4th full expansion. Victory is Life. The only way we could see to top our previous expansion was to not only introduce a brand new player faction in the Jem'Hadar, but also through a level cap increase from 60 to 65. All Jem'Hadar captains will be as formidable right out of space dock as their namesake, as they will be leveled up to 60 and fully equipped ship, a fully geared crew, variety of completed reputations, specialization trees, and R&D progress. As a fresh captain, you will have all the tools you need at your disposal to dive in and play Star Trek Online right at the end of all 100% for free. We're delivering the first level cap increase in nearly 4 years. There's 7 brand new episodes that will take you through an incredible story full of twists and rivals, a new Q, Swarm, that shows the diversity impact of the Herc, the all-new Gamma Quadrant sector, Space Battlezone, that takes the concept of a battle zone and increases the scope into incredible, literally everyone playing the Quadrant and the Gamma Task Force reputations that will give you everything you need to take the fight to the Herc. The story that drives Victory is Life dives deep into the history of the Herc, the Dominion, and is rich with classic Deep Space Nine moments. To tell such an incredible tale, we need an incredible cast, and we're able to feature nearly the entire main cast of Deep Space Nine, with Odo, Kira Nerys, Dr. Julian Bashir, Quark, Garrick, Martok, Nog, and Rayun, Brunt, FCA, and Rom, and the female changeling, Bumper Robinson, for the Jem'Hadar. I cannot say his name.
Dukan Rex.
Thank you. And we can't forget Lita. She's back too. So it's an unbelievable cast. I mean, this is just—it's been great. I loved everything so far.
Well, all right. We'll start there. So, what has your guys' opinion, impression been for Victory is Life so far? Because you've had quite a few more days than me to get stuck into this stuff. So what's your experience been like? Hunter, why didn't you go ahead first?
All right. I personally love it. I mean, it's an amazing expansion. They really went all out on this one. And I want to say even more so than the Delta Quadrant.
Mm-hmm.
They really put a lot of time and thought into this, and it just looks absolutely amazing. The voiceovers that they're able to do, I personally love the final episode in the story arc right now.
Right.
That the current last one in there right now. Really, really well done. And but by far my favorite is the Quark's Lucky 7. That was just a phenomenal episode.
We'll talk about that later. Jason, how about you? What's your impression been like for Victory is Life?
This is my first full expansion.
Oh, wow, really?
Into the game. Yes.
Wow, okay.
So I have been enjoying creating my Jimador.
Yeah.
I agree with Hunter. The Quark's Lucky 7, I think that was a great storyline right there. But other than that, I mean, I've been enjoying it. I've been actually going through all my characters, trying to find a way to make as much dilithium as possible to get Zen as quickly as possible so I can get either the starter pack or the Vanguard pack, one of the two.
Well, for me, I've been around for the first expansion, Legacy of Romulus, second one, Delta Rising, third one, Agents of Yesterday, and now this one, Victory is Life. And I think this is the best one that they've done yet. I've been so impressed. Now, I'll put my hands up and say I was very disappointed with some things, as we were getting information. Like, I was very disappointed with the fact that we were only getting 7 episodes. I was like, what, really, for an expansion? But when I sat down and I started playing them, and I seen the level of detail that they have put into, the maps, like, they actually did expand Deep Space Nine in, the first mission you play as, either a Fed or a KDF, the new ones that they've tacked on to the end in the new story arc. And you're on Deep Space Nine, and then you get to, some of the bowels of Deep Space Nine. I was like, wow, they've really, they've put a lot of time and effort into this stuff. And suddenly I realized, right, okay, this is where the money has gone into, designing all of this stuff. And suddenly it was like, right, okay, they've done 7 episodes, but they've done 7 good ones.
Oh yeah, these episodes are like, you're right. This is where the money went into, and the episodes are probably, I'm not gonna say the best, because I do like some of the other ones, but they're definitely up there in the top 5, or in the top 10.
Like you guys, my favorite, and I think it is my new favorite in the entire game, is Quark's Lucky 7. Without a doubt.
Yes.
I loved that mission so much. I think Lek was hilarious. You know that cutscene where he throws the phaser and then it goes to the cutscene and he turns around, he's got a big smile on his face, and then he puts on the glasses as the explosion goes off. I couldn't stop laughing at that.
It was hilarious.
Yeah.
Because every time he tried to blow something up, why won't you blow up?
Yeah. I thought it was brilliant, and I wish they would do more stuff like that. I laughed so hard with that particular part.
But just go ahead.
I think I heard in there a couple of times of where that Quark scream for the Ferengi scream, and I was sitting there like, no way. That's perfect.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up as well, actually, Jason, but you bet me to it. Because there was a couple of times you heard this girly scream. And it was brilliant. It was so perfect.
One of the things that very much surprised me was them bringing back the Iconians for that episode. I thought that was really ingenious, actually, a way to tie them in.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was pretty good. Sorry, I can't get that image out of my mind now. I love it so much.
Which, with the ending of it, it still feels like there can be something more. I mean, and I'm guessing there is going to be something more later on. It doesn't seem like it's going to end.
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't.
There's obviously this story is going to have a finale. We don't have any information on it yet. We don't know when that's coming. But it's a safe bet to assume that there's more stuff to come. yeah, it's a
Which,
safe
of course,
bet.
you know, I've tried out some of these the war zones, and you know, it seems like to me I still have to build up some of my ships to where I need them to be at to really go into the war zone. So,
well, that's something new also to think about. The entire battle zone, the entire Gamma Quadrant, has been made into one giant battle zone.
yeah,
That's right.
And it's actually really, really cool.
I actually haven't had an opportunity to try out that Battlezone yet, but it seems like a lot of people are fairly impressed with it, or they're liking it. But I don't know what's your opinion on it if you've given it a shot.
I know I have. So what it does is there's actually 3 different steps to the Gamma Quadrant. There's 3 different layers to the level ups that you have to do, and then the final Herc invasion once you get all those done, and it's really just a great build up.
Yeah.
And the marks that you get out of it too are nice.
Yeah.
yeah. I did get a good amount of marks from it, and like I said, it's still something. I've only tried it once, so I've been more into trying to get my Gamma recruit set up, so it's been difficult for me to actually go over there and play all that, but I played it once and it seemed like it was really good, so
yeah,
I'm looking forward to actually putting my other characters over there and fighting some Herc.
Well, since you brought up Gamma recruits, Hunter, why don't we move on to the next item and talk about the Gamma recruit event?
Yes. So, like previous recruitment events, we have the new Gamma recruitment event. And from June 5th through July 18th, new Dominion captains will be known as Gamma recruits, and they will be bred with the knowledge and capacity needed to defeat this threat, save the Dominion, and ensure its future dominance over the Gamma Quadrant. As with all previous recruitment events, the Gamma recruitment event represents an unprecedented opportunity for getting a leg up on progression. Not only do the Gamma recruits themselves benefit from the additional rewarding tasks while the event is active, but they will also be capable of earning additional account-wide rewards for all characters on the Gamma recruits account. While the Gemini characters have already begun their careers at level 60, Gamma recruits are offered further opportunity to rapidly close the gap that exists between new characters and characters that have been in Star Trek Online for years. Recruitment events like this one are very new player friendly, helping them get up to speed quickly, making it the perfect time to join the community of Star Trek Online. Your handlers within the Dominion will issue you a special transponder device allowing a new UI element to be accessed, which will display these additional objectives. Completing these goals will see the Gamma recruit awarded with reputation marks, energy credits, dilithium expertise, and other rewards specifically designed to offer additional aid to Jem'Hadar characters, starting the game at a high level. Similar rewards will also be earned that may be used by all characters on the same account. And some of those things include Epic Jem'Hadar Warfare Specialist Duty Officer when you reach level 4 in any 6 Duty Officer Commendation categories. If reach level 10 in any 3 Admiralty campaigns, and you get Admiralty assignment slot +1 and an Admiralty ship, Odo's flagship. Also, spend a total of 90 specialization points and you gain the access to the following: improved secondary specialization traits, including improved demolition teams, improved arrest, and improved unconventional tactics. Gamma recruits can only be created during this Gamma recruitment event, and these recruits will be recognized with the Gamma symbol next to their names. And remember, all accounts are getting 1 extra free character slot. So if you're worried that you weren't going to be able to make one because you didn't have an extra character slot, you will be able to make one. Remember, the Gamma recruits will have an inherent bonus trait during the Gamma recruitment event, generating salvage upon defeating their enemies, a bonus which extends to your entire group, but the trait will only be active during the event. So get them now, and gather up your salvage while you can, and use it to re-engineer your equipment to your exact standards.
Right, before we actually talk about that, I should have rolled the dice on our first giveaway. So we're going to do that now just before we move on. And the winner of our first prize, which is a Geordie LaForge Bridge Officer code, is Navkir? Is that right? Navkire? Navkir? I'm probably butchering your name. If I am, I'm sorry. But congratulations. You have won a Geordie LaForge Bridge Officer code. Please contact me and let me know what what your real email address is. Because this prize has to be emailed to you outside of the game. So yeah, please contact me. Let me know what your details are. We will get that prize sent to you at the end of the show. Congratulations again.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Right. So we'll talk about the Gamma recruitment event, and something that you just talked about there at the very end, Hunter. There's a slight change this time round, because if you remember from the 2 previous recruitment events, you will get dilithium per kill.
Correct.
And this time you're getting salvage per kill.
Yes.
It's much of a muchness, really, isn't it? I mean, you're only getting 1 dilithium per kill anyway, so yeah, you know, salvage, yeah, it's useful as well. I only used something like, I want to say 40,000 salvage to finish out my main. That was it. I didn't have an awful lot of mods to change. So
well,
yeah.
I think it's good because, you know, you can get the salvage you need to re-engineer the items that you want to salvage or want to re-engineer. I know for me, it's not all just about the salvage for my re-engineering of my main weapons. I do some salvage. I get stuff up to spec, and then I end up selling it with re-engineered procs.
Yeah. I just seen a question there, or a statement actually, in Twitch chat. Jerry TSW. Yes, we are doing multiple giveaways tonight. Our top prize that we're giving away later on is a T6 Klingon Kelvin Timeline Bird of Prey pilot ship. So that is our top prize tonight. So don't go anywhere. That is a pretty sweet prize, and we've got other stuff that we're going giving away as well. So yeah,
the D4 pilot Bird of Prey.
Yeah, D4X. That's the one.
D4X pilot Bird of Prey from the Kelvin timeline.
Jason, how many Gamma recruits have you made for this event, or how many do you plan on creating before it ends?
Well, hopefully I can create 3 of them. Right now I have only got 1.
Let me guess. Taxi engineer?
Yes, it is an engineer. It's a Jemadar engineer character, so it's going slow because I don't get up early enough, I suppose, to be able to get what I need to for leveling up with inside the fleet. So, but it's going great for me, so I love it. But looking forward to building it to where I can have it at. So I'm not sure exactly how many characters I'm going to go with yet.
Yeah.
So I have 2 extra slots to be able to create 2 more. But I'm waiting to get a couple of things before I do it.
And Hunter, how many are you planning on creating during this event?
Well, I already have 2. I have 1 Jemadar, both are Jemadar Tacticals. I have 1 for Fed side, and I have 1 for KDF. And my one for Fed actually has kind of a funny background story. My main tune has a Jemadar, and I liked using him, and I'm like, oh, that's a good name. So I, he deserves a promotion, so I made him. I made him a captain.
All right.
As for how many I'm making, I haven't decided yet. I already have the 2. I've already made a Cardassian, so I'm not honestly sure if I'm going to make another one. If I do, it'll probably be an engineer for the KDF.
But you said Cardassian. They're not Gamma recruits.
Oh yes, I know that. Yeah. But I used one of my slots for a Cardassian slot.
Right. Okay. Yeah, for me, I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. I could very easily fall into the whole of, right, I need to create one tack on the Fed side and the KDF side, and one engineer on the Fed side and the KDF side, and I have to do the same with the Cardassians, and I could get up to like 8 characters or 10 characters or 12 characters very, very quickly. I don't know.
Here's a big difference between this event and former events. In the former events, and I know this is true with a lot of people when they did that Delta recruitment event, in order to get all the rewards, you had to do 1 Fed, 1 KDF, and 1 Romulan. This one, you only have to do Jemadar, so You're not really focusing on how many characters you make. You're focusing on which one do I make.
Yeah, at the very least, you just need 1 Jemadar character, and that's it. You'll benefit from all of the account rewards that are available. You just need to make a Jemadar. You do not need to make a Fed, KDF, or Romulan to benefit from it. It's just a Jemadar, and everybody gets a free character slot, so everyone should be able to make that 1 Jemadar.
Right.
Yeah, and I think that's where a lot of my problem is still being a fairly new player. Is I'm still working my main character, trying to get him to where I want him to be at.
Right.
And I'm trying to bounce it between all my other characters plus this Jemadar. So it's taken me a little more time with the Jemadar because I'm still really not finished with my main character yet.
Gotcha.
Let me ask you this, Winters.
Yeah.
How many characters do you currently have as of now?
It's around 40.
All right.
Maybe slightly north of 40.
Well, I with the 3 new characters that I just made, I hit 21 for my tunes. So
yeah, I feel like the low totem on the pole here.
Well, you also got to remember that Winters and I have been playing this game for years.
Well, and I expect for me to actually get tons more characters within the years that I play this game. So, I made sure I had a couple extra character slots open just in case with all the new stuff coming out. So, crossing my fingers on other stuff. So,
I'm getting some chatter in the stream. So what it is? So the rewards for the Delta and all the other recruits stuff, the way they did it is if you're on a regular tune, you have to be level 20 minimum to get the rewards. If you're on a Jemadar tune, you need to be level 65 and have played a minimum amount of at least 20 hours on that tune before you can claim the rewards.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the 20 hours. I've heard that being mentioned by quite a few people actually. The 20-hour requirement.
They did that as a stopgap measure because I know I thought about it, but they didn't want people to come in and immediately get the rewards and then delete the character and then go back and then keep getting the rewards and then deleting characters. Which I feel that was a smart thing to do.
I see Hyper Hydrar in Twitch chat says, I wonder if they all get logged on. I'm assuming he's talking about my 40 characters. And I do cycle through them and I do a little bits with them fairly regularly, but there's like a handful that are like I play all the time, but obviously I have my main guy as well. But anyway, let's move on. Item number 3, Jason, tell us all about the Gamma packs that are now in the C-Store, please.
Yes, the Gamma Vanguard pack and the Gamma Starter pack are 2 of the most exciting parts of jumping on board Victory is Life. And while tons of you have already pre-ordered the pack and picked it up today from the official ARC website, a lot of you have been asking when these packs will be available on the in-game C-Store. The answer is, of course, right this minute. If you head to the C-Store right now, you can get a jump on Victory is Life with the Gamma Starter Pack for 2,000 Zen and the Gamma Vanguard Pack for the introductory price of 13,000 Zen. That price won't last forever. So if Zen is the way you want to get the pack, jump on it now and get 8 Tier 6 ships, new uniforms, items, the Vanguard Jem'Hadar race, all unlocking immediately. We hope you enjoy Victory is Life, and we hope you enjoy these packs, Captains.
Okay, so did any of you guys pick up either of these packs?
I did not yet anyway, and that just, I was hoping that wouldn't happen.
Which?
The introductory price of 13,000.
No, come on. You should have known, like, from previous history.
Happen.
Yeah,
I knew it was gonna happen, but I was really hoping that they would keep it at 130.
No. That's an introductory price. It'll stay at that price for, this is a guesstimation, a month. So don't hold me to that, but that's probably what will happen.
I mean, if I can get most of my dilithium refined and I have to throw down $20, I will. But I don't really want to throw down 130 with real money at this time.
How about you, Jason?
Yeah, that's one of the things that I'm looking at. I've been eyeballing either the starter pack or getting the Vanguard pack. Haven't made up my mind. That is a lot of money.
Yeah.
No, either way you look at it. But it all depends on, I would like to do a Cardassian. I'd love to have a Spoonhead in my character list.
Spoonhead?
Yeah.
The bloody Cardies.
I mean, it's just, I haven't made up my mind. I mean, it's really a little bit cheaper to go ahead and get the Gamma starter pack and a Cardassian out of the C-Store. But I don't know. I mean, but then again, I also want the Vanguard pack.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that I want them, but, right now it's looking more toward that starter pack. So
yeah,
that's one reason why I haven't, rushed to make more characters, because of the Gamma pack. So, yeah.
What?
So I'm
the good thing is that the starter pack shouldn't go up at all. The starter package usually stays at 2,000.
Yeah. Which, I mean, and 13,000, if I would have been smart at the beginning of the month, like I wasn't, I could have actually already gotten that by now. But, I spent my Zen on something else, which not really stopping to think about, the expansion.
Right.
That I wanted first. So it's that new player thing from me.
Gotcha. Yeah. It's one of those things you learn with experience, really. You get used to their release cycles and the way they do releases and stuff like that, and you can identify it much sooner, and therefore you can prep for it much sooner then as well. But yeah, I get what you're saying. I pre-ordered the Vanguard pack, the big boy. I pre-ordered that, and believe it or not, I still haven't even claimed it. It's still in the C-Store. Look at it right. No, wait. Discount packs. Where are we? I'm bringing it up here now for the viewers so they can see it. There. I have it, and I still haven't claimed it because I've got so much stuff to do with it, and I'm going to wait until I create my Jem'Hadar, and I'll start going through each of the ships one by one, because they come now with the 6 levels of mastery to unlock the ship for every other character on the account, which I think is an interesting move. I think we're going to be seeing a lot more of that in the future. But I thought the pack itself, it's pricey, $130. Like, at the end of the day, it's $130. But I thought it was pretty good value as well at the same time. There's a lot of stuff in it. There is a lot of stuff. So I remember when they initially announced it, and we were talking about it on Priority One Podcast, and I was like, it's okay, it's fair. I said, I think they need to add a couple of more ships, and then about 2 weeks later, they actually added in a couple of more ships, and then they threw the Galore in on top of it then after that, and it was like, yeah, okay, now it's a great deal. But that's just my opinion. Everybody's in their own financial situations, and some people, simply they just can't afford it, and you have bills to pay and you have to prioritize.
Yeah. See, I'm trying. Yeah, I just have so much that I'm trying to do with the game before I can do it. But
right.
If memory served me right, isn't there something in there to help with building certain characters, something similar to that accelerated duty officer pack almost?
There's a couple of tech upgrades, but honestly, they're crap. There's like 2 of them, and it's like, whoop-de-doo, you get 60,000 tech upgrade points, and yeah, I can make superior tech upgrades all day long, and they're not that fantastic. That's just my opinion.
I want to try to see if I can't get some dilithium build up, maybe sell it off, and then hopefully get the bigger pack. But if not, then compared, I was just looking at the Zen store. Compared to $200, where that 2,000 is about $20-$30.
Yeah.
2,000's $20.
Yeah.
So I mean, to be able to actually do 13,000 Zen, I'd have to have almost $200 just to get that.
Yeah.
So I really think the starter pack, and I just wait and just get a Cardassian later on down the road. So
I see there's a bit of talk going on in the Twitch chat about the Galore that comes in that pack, and yeah, just to reinforce what everybody else is saying, the Galore is an account-wide ship. Every character on your account can get that ship straight away because it's a T5. It's a T5 ship. So if you get the Gamma Vanguard pack, every character on your account can claim the Galore. Then the other ships, excluding the 2 T5... Actually, was the Jemadar T5 ships locked to the Jemadar, or are they account-wide as well? I'm actually not sure on that.
Sure, I'm checking now.
But the other ones have a 6th level of mastery, and apparently when you get that 6th level, then it unlocks them for the other factions as well. So essentially they become account-wide. But I've heard some reports that getting that 6th level of mastery is apparently quite difficult. It requires a lot of kills. But anyway.
Elaron and Kat says the T5 gems are account-wide.
Right, okay, so it works the same way as the Galore then.
Well, I would assume because they used to be lockbox ships,
right?
They'd be able to
but
get...
again, they're cross-faction ships, that, like the Galore. Of course, they've changed that now as well. Like, Romulans can use any ship now for their faction, which is a big change.
Well, with exceptions.
Right, yeah. Well, obviously the veteran ships, for example, is a no-no, and the flagships. Yeah,
Lobby ships as well.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Anyway, moving on. Hunter, 15% key sale. Tell us all about that, please.
Yes. Rule of acquisition, number 74. Knowledge equals profit. A wise captain knows when a sale this good comes your way. It's best to take advantage of it, and we're pleased to announce that the Ferengi merchants are putting a 15% sale on keys from Tuesday, June 5th at 8 a.m. PST through Tuesday, June 15th at 10 a.m. PST. Now is the best time for captains to load up on your keys and grab those ships you've been eyeing. Remember, Captain, rule of acquisition number 22. A wise man can hear profit in the wind. Now is the time to act.
Okay, so did any of you take advantage of this sale?
Yes.
Not yet, but I'm thinking about it.
And you have, Jason. Is that right?
Yeah, I've bought a few keys, but not a lot.
All right. Well, like we all know, the best time to buy anything is when it's on sale, and they have sales very regularly. I haven't bought anything. To be perfectly honest with you, the Deep Space Nine lockbox doesn't really interest me all that much. I'm like, yeah, whatever. The items in it haven't caught my eye.
Well,
now, with one exception, these bridge officers that are in them, they caught my eye. But I think I might just buy those off the exchange. So actually, do you know what? Now that I think about it, I might buy some keys actually since they're on sale. Sell them and then buy the bridge officers.
There you go.
Yeah.
I did open one and I did get a Wayun off of it, so.
Nice.
But I am hopefully going to eyeball some more keys eventually to be able to open some more.
Good stuff. Okay, well, look, we'll move on and we'll do our next giveaway. This is for a TNG ship pack code. And what we want you to do now is to type in the word Klingon into the Twitch chat. That will enter you in with a chance of winning a TNG ship pack code. And, wow, there we go. There's the first Klingon. See, everybody now start typing Klingon. All right, so while everybody's typing that, Jason, we'll move on to item number 6. Victory is Life wallpaper. Tell us all about it, please.
Victory is Life is now live on PC, and we're excited that you all can join us in the Gamma Quadrant. We hope you have fun with the new Jem'Hadar Gamma Recruit, and show the Herc what the Dominion and the Alliance are made of. As a measure of improving morale in the battle against the Herc, we are providing you with a Victory is Life wallpaper for your desktop to spread the spirit and immerse yourself even further in the world of Star Trek Online. Victory is Life. You can find the wallpapers by going to the website posted in the Twitch chat. You can find the wallpaper by visiting, imgar.com?
Sorry, I'm looking at something
Imager.
else.
Imager, sorry.
All right, okay.
Imager.com, the /AUWFEJFW. I hope I did that right.
I'm going to post the.
Yeah, would you post the
into
link?
Twitch.
That's the best thing that we can do. Post in the link and put it into the Twitch chat. I've had a look at some of these. They're okay. Hunter, you're copying the whole thing.
I know.
All right, okay. Oh, there's Dauntless. Thank you, Dauntless. Has already done it. So Dauntless Zero has posted the link into Twitch chat for everybody. I've had a look. Yeah, some of them are nice. I already have a MSD display of the Defiant. That's my baby, and that's what's going to stay there. I don't need another one.
I've got it up on mine. I did. So.
Now, if I didn't have the MSD display of the Defiant, I probably would have taken one of these. But yeah, not when I already have that. But anyway, let's move on to item number 7: Xbox and PS4 news. So finally, become a Delta recruit for the first time for Xbox and PS4. The event runs from June 5th to July 3rd. The Mirror Universe invades Xbox and PS4. This event runs from the 31st of May 2018 to the 21st of June 2018. Renegades Regret Week 3 rewards are now available, and there's an item upgrade weekend. And that event runs from June 7th to June 11th. And there was no Xbox or PS4 patch notes this week.
Hey, you know what? That Renegade's Regret, it's easier to say than Scylla and Cryptus. Remember how many weeks that took me to learn?
Yes. It took me a while, but once I got it, I was like, yeah, that's not too bad. You know, it's fine. Scylla and Cryptus.
Yep.
Item number 8, PC patch notes. Now, there is a ton of stuff here. Too much to go through. So I'm going to quickly go through some of the bits and pieces here for PC patch notes. Create a Jemadar captain. Create a Jemadar captain from the character select screen. These captains begin at level 60 upon entering the game. After choosing a faction, Jemadar captains can fly most of their chosen faction ships. Upon completion of the new Gamma Quadrant arc, Jemadar captains will gain access to their chosen factions episodes prior to the events of the Gamma Quadrant story arc. All accounts will receive one free additional character slot to make a new Jemadar captain. For more details, please visit Play as a Jemadar blog at blah 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 blah. Let me copy that, and I will put that into the Twitch chat now for you guys, for anyone that is interested. There's the link.
I think Rikers wants you to speak faster.
Read faster. Oh, yeah, that's I know what that's about. That's because of a singing thing that happened while I was away in Portugal.
Yeah.
Jemadar recruitment events. For a limited time between June 5th and July 18th, there will be a Jemadar recruitment event where all Jemadar captains created during this time will be able to unlock rewards for players' entire account by completing various tasks. This will begin once a Jemadar captain completes the first episode, Turn the Tide, and receives a transponder explaining the tasks and rewards. Gamma Quadrant episode arc. For Jemadar captains, this new episode arc found in the episode journal begins with Turn the Tide and includes 6 episodes in addition to this. For all other captains, this new episode arc begins with Storm Clouds Gather and includes 5 episodes in addition to this. Right, we already know about the new Battlezone. We already know about the space. Actually, there's one. What do you guys think about the new space queue, the Swarm?
Tried it only once so far.
Really?
I liked it.
Yeah? All right. How about you, Hunter?
I really like it. It's easy to do on normal, which is really nice, and they're all easy to do on normal, but the amount of marks you get from the normal is amazing.
Yeah.
I really like it. Please don't change it. Please don't change it. It gives you a really nice chunk of gamma marks.
I'm only playing this on normal. I've heard there's a couple of bugs on advanced, but I only need 1,250 marks to finish out the reputation. So I figure I play the queue for 10 or 12 days. I get at least 100 marks, or roughly around 100 marks per run that I do. So after 10 or 12 days, I should have my 1,250 marks. So just do it on normal, and it's like, yeah, there you go, you're done. That's the way I'm doing it anyway.
I'm already tier 1, so...
But I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good queue. Pro tip for anyone that's interested, AOE is the way to go. Area of effect. So that's cannon scatter volley. That's beam fire at will.
Torpedo spreads.
Yeah, stuff like that. Because those swarmers, you just need to be able to take on more than one target at a time. Eject warp plasma can be handy as well. That'd be a very handy one for this particular queue if you have it, because those swarmers like to get on your 6 and just stay there. And if you have eject warp plasma, you can handle them a lot easier.
Yeah, or if people have access, I know not everyone has access to it, but if you have access to the tier 5 Sovereign, you also get access to the Riker maneuver console. That does the same exact thing with more explosions. Yep.
Okay, moving on. Gamma Task Force reputation. There's a new reputation called the Gamma Task Force. Yeah, there's nothing really to talk about there for that. It's a new reputation. You're as well to finish it out. It's 32,000 dilithium when you get it finished. So that brings us up to, I want to say, 12 reputations now. Would that be right?
Yes.
Yeah,
12 reputations.
Level cap increase to 65, so we've gone from 60 to 65. Playable Cardassians are now playable species for both Starfleet and Klingon factions. So this is kind of important. They are not part of the Jemadar faction. They're actually part of the Federation and Klingon faction. And they're purchasable through the C-Store for Zen. Or if you get the Gamma Vanguard pack, for example, you get them that way as well. I asked Al Rivera in an interview that we done with him earlier on today if either the Cardassians or the Vanguard species unlock as an additional reward for completing the Gamma Task Force reputation and getting it to Tier 5. Just like the Remans do for the new Romulus reputation for the Romulan faction. And he said, no, they don't. So the only way to play as a Cardassian is to purchase them in one form or another, apparently. There is no free unlock. Whether that changes at some point in the future, I don't know. But I brought it up, I asked, and that was the answer we got. Anyone that's interested in that, that'll be in next week's show for Priority One Podcast. That will be available at priorityonepodcast.com/PO370. Yeah, okay, moving on. Deep Space Nine Social Zone update. This is fantastic. They have knocked it out of the park. The revamp for Deep Space Nine. It is absolutely fantastic. If you have not had a chance to go there, go and check it out. It is amazing. It's what it always should have been. It just looks so beautiful, screen accurate. It's just fantastic. They've even got ops done as well, actually, which was a late addition to it. They weren't sure if they were going to be able to get operations done, and they did, and everything looks just so good. It is really, really, really good. So a big congratulations and shout out and thanks to the environment team for doing that.
If you think your captain's tall now, just wait till you get the DS9.
Yeah. Some known issues. The elite version of the Swarm will always fail. We haven't heard anything yet on when there will be a fix with that. It's possible it'll be fixed next week, but there's nothing been confirmed yet. But yeah, as of this moment, don't bother doing the elite because it'll only fail. There are several issues, including missing voiceover with the 2800 arc at the end of Bully the Road. Players can become trapped if they do not complete the mission on the older Deep Space Nine map. Storm clouds gather. In teams, it's possible to get into a state where the pillar in the ore processing room will not rotate correctly, which will block progress. Defeated player will always respawn on the bottom floor of the ore processing room, which will require the player to do the pillar and walkway puzzle again to get back to the higher levels. I'm glad that I did not run into that issue.
I did.
Oh, nuts.
Yeah, I ran into that issue. Had to run all the way back up.
Right, moving on. Item 9, 5th year anniversary. So as you all know, or at least most of you know, Priority One Armada, we are celebrating our 5th year anniversary, and we're doing that for the entire month of June, and we've also tied in our weekly Twitch stream into that as well. But for the entire month of June, we are doing not 1, not 2, but 3 daily giveaways every single day for the entire month. And what we're giving away are TR-116B sniper rifles, stacks of 20 superior ground tech upgrades, and codes for accelerated officer training packs. These giveaways are done at random at different times during the day, and all winners are chosen from members who are online in any of the Priority One Armada Fed or KDF fleets. So all you have to do to be in with a chance of winning is be a member of Priority One Armada and be online. That's it. That's how you win. And we're also doing June 13th and each Wednesday Where's Winter's event. First prize is a Geordie Boff code, TNG ship pack code, 250 contraband, and a fleet ship module for a total of 513,650,000 EC. Second place through to sixth place is 5 lockbox keys, 25,000 fleet credit bonus pool, 2,000 CXP bonus pool for a prize value of 24,875,000 EC. We're doing this for 4 weeks in total, and it tots up to just over 2.5 billion EC worth of prizes. I will hide in a new location and send clues in our in-game chat channel. Once you find me, you must click on me and then use the salute emote. You must use a Priority One Armada Fed or KDF character only. So this is only open to our members. Now, the reason why you have to click on me and use the salute emote is if more than one person arrives at the same time. When you click on me and use the salute emote, it will say, John Doe has saluted Winters. And it creates that log in the chat box. So, that's a very, very important part. If you're taking part in it, you need to do that. If you fail to do that correctly, like not click on me and just do the salute emote, it'll just say John Doe has saluted rather than John Doe has saluted me. And unfortunately, we can't accept that. But it's not that hard. It's a click and use the salute emote. So we want to say congrats to our June 6th winners, and I want to thank Kat for running the event while I was away. I was gone all of last week, and Kat was kind enough to run the event in my stead, and I believe that she had a lot of fun, and so did everybody else with it as well. There was some new people there that had never done it before, so it was fun all round. First prize winner for June 6th was Cardassia. Actually, you know, I'm not going to read out the handles. Second through sixth was Braytak, Sophia, Hyper Hydra. Yeah, Hyper Hydra. Kamatsun, Essa, and Mirik Odin. And a big thanks to everyone who donated prizes for the Where's Winter's event. A lot of that stuff actually came from the senior staff who were able to donate prizes for that. June 9th, earlier on today, we ran the annual Ryzian 500 event, the ground race on Ryza. There was over 530 million EC in prizes, including participation prizes for all racers. First place was Cardassia, and they won a special requisition pack, Zindi Reptilian Sisterus. Anyway, they won an escort. And second place was Corax. They won a temporal science vessel, 250 contraband, 10 lockbox keys, 1 fleet ship module, and a complete Aegis set. Third place went to Some at Federa, and they won 250 contraband, 10 lockbox keys, 1 fleet ship module, and a complete Aegis set. Fourth place went to Scott at Demigod. They won 2 Infinity Promotion Research and Development packs. And fifth place went to Essa at Poke Soul Master, and they won a gambling device and a fleet ship module. And I want to give a special thanks to all the senior officers, Hunter, Kat, Sean, Alex, and James, who were there to help run that event, because there's no way that anybody could do this stuff on their own. And yeah, a big thanks to all those guys for helping out, and it just makes things so much easier. So seriously, thank you guys so much for that. June 16th at 5 p.m. Central Time, it's time to strap into your pilot seats. Overcharge your warp cores. Get ready to travel the galaxy for the annual Intergalactic Grand Prix. This event has over 820 million EC in prizes, including a first place prize of a crossfield science vanguard. Okay? You know the Discovery ship? Science Vanguard? Crossfield class? That's what it is. Additional prizes include lockbox keys, fleet ship modules, superior tech upgrades, and more. A fleet email to all Fed and KDF fleets will be sent out in the next couple of days. Once the fleet email is sent out, Admiral James would strongly suggest you visit the Intergalactic Grand Prix thread on the Priority One Armada website. There will be more information about the event, which will be in the fleet email. We will talk.
Just a reminder.
Yeah.
All these events are for Priority One members only.
Right. So all these events are, like 100 said, for Priority One members only. But the Twitch stream, everybody and anybody. Doesn't matter. They're open to everybody and anybody. Right. Don't worry, folks. I'm getting near the end of it now. We will take on the next couple of shows. We will talk on the next couple of shows about the costume contest with nearly 1.2 billion EC in prizes on June 23rd. And finally, a screenshot contest with nearly 1 billion EC in prizes on June 30th. We want to say a happy birthday to the following members: Lieutenant Fepp, Lieutenant Commander Jonathan Joseph, Wolf, and Lieutenant Commander Bull. So happy birthday, guys. I hope you all had a great day. And yeah, you have successfully completed another revolution around the sun. So well done. Right, at this stage, I'm going to turn it over to Admiral Turcotte, and he is going to tell us a little bit about the anniversary news that has been going on in the Xbox division of Priority One.
Hey, yeah, thank you so much.
No problem.
Sitting here enjoying the show.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we also had our Rise of 500 today. Talk about first, it was really great. We have 38 million EC in prizes. Also calculated it after seeing what trying to emulate the PC. Had 5 people show up to the race. I want to say congrats to all of our winners. We had Fester Dwarfaholic, who had one of Voth Bastion Flight Deck Cruiser,
Nice.
2 Master Keys, 30 Superior Projectile Weapons Tech Upgrade. Great weekend. We have second place, Wilson Draco.
Okay.
Got a Hydron Destroyer. And our third place is Irma Cross 81. Got a Spear Builder.
Nice.
Destroyer. Yeah, it was really great. It was a really good event. I was happy everyone came.
Fantastic. Excellent.
But otherwise, we have a bunch of things planned for this anniversary event.
Sean,
I also wanted to bring up that Noor almost won it at running in heel.
Sean,
For his character.
could you talk maybe a little bit closer to your mic? You're cutting in and out, or maybe switch to PTT. The ends and starts of your sentences are being cut off just a little bit.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. Here, 1 second.
You're fine. You're fine. Either talk closer to the mic so that the voice activation can pick you up more clearly, or switch to push to talk, whatever suits.
Here, is this better if I'm just a little bit closer?
Yeah, that seems to be okay.
All right, great. I'm sorry, everyone.
You're all right. Don't worry about it.
All right, well, yeah, just talking about our 1-year anniversary. We got a bunch of starter pack codes also, which Winters was able to obtain for the PS4 and Xbox fleet. We'll be giving away our own daily swag, just trying to, live up to the PC fleet name. And all you have to do on the Xbox side is be logged in. We log in, one of our captains logs in once a day, finds a random person and gives them a prize. It's been a lot of fun.
Fantastic.
And besides the Rise of 500, which we did today, we have another contest coming up on June 12th. We'll have the screenshot competition for Xbox members. Members
lovely.
can submit. I'm sorry?
Oh no, I just said lovely.
Oh yeah, it's great. We're looking forward to it. It's our first one, and people can submit one totally awesome screenshot of their choosing.
Yeah.
To the 5th anniversary console section of the forums and the Priority One Armada website.
Right.
And once the event is closed, the panel of judges will choose the top 3 screenshots, and we'll announce who won.
Wonderful.
The event. Yeah, it's really nice. I'm looking forward to getting this one done. We have 4 events planned for the anniversary. This is open to our Priority One Fed and our KDF members because we now have a Klingon fleet going.
Fantastic.
Our first place will be an Undine, Nikor, Bio Warship, and 2 Master Keys. 3 25,000 fleet credits bonus pools, and some reputation mark pools will be 2nd place and 3rd place.
Nice.
Yeah, it's going to be really good. I'm looking forward to getting these prizes, and we have some other things planned, which we will release the details on shortly on the website.
Fantastic. So it sounds like you've got a nice little celebration going on for you guys as well this month.
Yeah, it was, I guess, just serendipitous that when I began the Xbox fleet, it was right near the same time as your anniversary of beginning the PC. So It's been really nice that we get to enjoy having the same time, even though it's our 1 year, where you're taking our cues and doing the same race and a couple other things. Yeah, it's nice, though, because all the things that would be announced here are on the website. All of our Xbox people will just automatically see, too. So it's great. They will listen to a podcast like this and then find it lacking in the Xbox division.
Well, the Xbox,
proud of it.
Yeah, you should be, because the Xbox side of things has come along so much in 1 year. And it's fantastic. It's absolutely amazing, the progress that has been made. Yeah, so you should definitely be very proud of it.
Tomorrow we'll be having our trivia. That's what I'm saying. I'm really always looking forward to. We have some great questions. It's all going to be about Star Trek Beyond. It's at 3 p.m. And really about it for what we have right now. I just want to say thank you to all of the. I want to, drop a few names of some great members of mine who really helped all these fleet events come along. My Admiral Solik and the Vice Admiral Nepp, Vice Admiral Franck, Captain Azanomi. No one really knows how to say his name. We joke about that, actually. And Captain Vogel. These are some of the people that really worked on making sure all of our events came off without a hitch. So I want to say thank you to those guys.
Oh, well done. Yeah, fantastic. Believe me, I know from experience. There's a lot of planning that goes into this stuff, like months before. So I know the kind of workload that was involved for doing that for you guys, because I've been there.
Well, we just got to stand on your shoulders in a lot of ways, though. So it's been really nice.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, so for more information about the Priority One Armada's 5th year anniversary events on both PC and Xbox, visit the special 5-year anniversary section on the Priority One Armada website. Finally, what we want to do is to highlight a special member of the Priority One Armada on the PC side of things, which is Captain Nolan Strider. I want to thank him so much for his recent donation that he made to the Priority One Armada website. Any money that's donated to the community goes back into the community and is used for the community for things like paying for the website, domain names, paying for the TeamSpeak servers, all that sort of stuff. And without members like him, we just wouldn't be able to keep things going. We really, really wouldn't. So thank you so much, Captain Nolan Strider, for your loyalty, dedication, and support.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so before we finish up here, I think it's time to announce the winner of our second giveaway. What do you think, guys?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, so the winner of a TNG ship pack code is TX Cavalier. Yeah, TX Cavalier. Congratulations. You've won a TNG ship pack code. If you can contact me and let me know what your real email address is, I will send that prize to you, because we can't send this in game. We have to send it out of game. So yeah, please contact me. let me know what your real email address is, and I will get that prize sent to you at the end of the show. So congrats again. Well done.
Congratulations.
Yeah, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
You'll get it one of these days, Winters.
Yeah, I know, right? Right, okay, so we had a really, really long roundtable tonight, but we have a fantastic turnout here. It's great. We've got people sitting up here in the High Council seats. We've got everyone here in the Great Hall. It's great to see so many people. So what we're going to do tonight, because it's a dilithium weekend, we're going to take advantage of that, and we're going to go to the Dyson Sphere ground battle zone. So, first things first, specializations. Do not forget to switch your specializations. Second thing, go to the Dyson Sphere ground battle zone, and we will all meet up there.
It needs to be a level 50 character.
Yes.
And have access to the Dyson Sphere.
Yeah, you do need to be a level 50 character in order to have access to it. So everybody make your way to the Dyson Sphere ground battle zone now, and we are going to go and start barbecuing some dinos. What am I looking for? Sphere Space Allied Zone. That's what I'm looking for.
And I will be there shortly. My game decided to crash on me.
That's always fun.
Remember, guys, that we still have another giveaway to do. It's the Special Requisition Pack Kelvin Timeline D4X Pilot Bird of Prey T6. So, yeah, don't go anywhere yet, because we still have that to give away. Grand Battlezone Shuttle, take me there.
It's gonna be the big one.
Yeah, this is a huge prize, and actually, I want to say this now. Want to give a special shout out to Andrew at White Maggot, Captain Andrew at White Maggot, for donating this prize for this event tonight. He's a member of the Priority One Armada fleet, and yeah, want to thank him so much for donating that ship, because it is truly an amazing prize, and he really did get us out of a tight spot. So thank you, Andrew, so much for your kindness and generosity. It was very, very much appreciated. Okay, I am jumping into, I think it was instance number 5. So when y'all get here, yes, instance number 5. Everybody come to instance number 5. It's got like the least amount of people in it. So we'll try and fill up this one first. If you can't get in, we'll make do, and we'll run 2 instances of it. So we'll take a minute or 2 here. Everybody get your missions from Commander Arnold, and yeah, we'll just give everybody a minute or 2 to actually come here, get the missions, and then we'll split off and we'll start hunting some dinos with frickin' laser beams on their heads.
Laser beams.
Looks like we have a pretty good turnout here. Yeah, there's more people beaming in. This is fantastic. Have you met it here yet, Jason?
No, I'm still loading.
Oh, you're loading the game. I forgot you said it
Yeah.
crashed.
Yeah, it crashed on me. I was trying to switch to one of my level 50 or above characters, and it
Right.
took a dive on me.
This looks like Lita. Is that a Lita bridge officer I see?
That is my leader bridge officer.
Oh, it's
yes.
yours, is it?
Yep.
Yeah. And I see somebody else here with a Lita bridge officer as well. Wow, these are popular. I see the Kabali bridge officer. It's not a bad one, actually. The Kabali. See a Saurian. See an Andorian. Oh, that's an android. That's got to be an android. Female android. Yep, female android. I see a mix between a Klingon and an Andorian that I've never seen before.
I've got one of those on my on PlayStation.
Yeah?
It's actually a mix of Klingon, Andorian,
And Vulcan. Yeah, I knew Vulcan was going to be in there.
Human. I got maybe some Bajoran in there somewhere.
Jeez. Okay. I tell you what, everybody, just go to whatever area you want to. If you want to go to the park, go to the park. If you want to go to the city, go to the city. If you want to go to the outskirts, go to the outskirts. We'll just try it, and hopefully we don't all go to the same place.
Which is exactly what's happening.
Is this?
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's see. I don't even know where I am. Oh, I'm in the city. Let's...
Whoa, did it just get brighter?
Not as far as I know.
I just got a flash of light.
Blinded by light. All shall fall before me.
So, Winters, while we're doing this, I talked about my week. Jason talked about his week. How was your week?
My week was fine. How was your week? No, I did. I had a fantastic week. I was in Portugal for a week. It was my sister's wedding, and they got married out there, and reception and everything. The whole thing was out there. It was absolutely fantastic. They're not very, and I don't really want to start anything off here, but they're not religious, really. Neither am I, and they decided, we're just not going doing the church thing. So they said that they'd have a civil ceremony. They'd do it overseas. And it was absolutely amazing. I honestly, I actually cannot wait to see the video, because they got this kick-ass camera guy that had a drone that was flying over like this pier where the ceremony was, and he has to have all these really awesome shots from this drone that had a camera fixed on it, it was just absolutely brilliant. But the weather was fantastic, and I was drunk for 7 nights of it. The whole time I was there, got a colour. It was pretty cool.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen, you're true Irishman.
Yes, there was much singing. That's why I'm not feeling the best right now. I'm a little bit under the weather, as you probably can all tell. I'm fighting off a chest infection right now. I have to go to the doctor on Monday. But no, it was great. It was fantastic. Apparently I came on to Voice on Saturday. I don't remember it, so...
I'm going to go into details. Pretty sure we got the video.
Oh, man. But no, it was great. The food was lovely. People were nice. It was really, really good. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Good. I'm glad you had a good time.
Yeah. But don't get me wrong. Believe me, I missed all you guys so much. I really did. I felt completely disconnected. It was just so hard. I was like, oh my god, Victory's Life is coming out, and I have no PC. I need a computer. I was going absolutely nuts.
We could tell. Even on your vacation, you kept coming in.
Yeah.
But good. I'm glad you had a good time.
Yeah, it was brilliant. The last time I was away anywhere was 2016, actually. 2 years ago was the last time that I went anywhere.
Oh, it's been a while.
Yeah, it had. Well, mind you, that was to Vegas.
Hey, and we all know what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, right?
Well, that's what they say, but I think it's a lie.
Took a souvenir home.
Enemy targets uncensored.
Yeah, there's still a few stories from Vegas that do crop up every now and then. I'm sure there's got to be stories of Portugal as well.
Hey, remember that one time in Vegas? No.
Oh man. Yeah, there is a video of one night that we started a bit of a sing-song, and I started. Actually, it was really funny today when we met for this interview with Al Rivera, and Elijah had seen the video, and he was like, "Man, I'm totally going learning that song for when I come over to Ireland." So he heard this song that I was singing. It's called "The Rattling Bog." And he was like, "I'm totally learning that for when I come to Ireland." It's funny.
Nice.
Yes, I am actually running a second monitor, so it's confusing me right now. It's going to take me a while to get used to it, so...
Oh, I remember when I switched to a 2-monitor setup, I was like, yeah, that's it, I'm screwed. I can never go back to a single monitor now.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, going to a single monitor, you just feel like...
You're missing a limb.
You feel, yeah.
Yeah, I can agree with that, so...
Yeah.
This is coming from... During these streams, I sometimes had 3 or 4 running. I mean, now I've gotten it down to like 2, but at one time.
Excuse me. Well, like I said to you guys earlier, I've got a 2-monitor setup. But my problem is that I don't have any more space because my 2 monitors are 2 32-inch TVs.
Yeah, that's exactly my problem too.
And I don't have any more room to put another TV anywhere. Yeah, and it's like, oh my god, but I really could do a 3rd monitor.
Well, I was trying to negotiate with someone on Craigslist recently about getting a 22-inch TV to make as a monitor. But in the process of it, she decided to sell to somebody else for more money.
Wow.
But I was able to hook up an old monitor for it, got the right cables to it, so...
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't do it sooner.
Yeah. God, I can remember when I had like a 19-inch monitor. I was like, wow, it's so big. Wow, this is awesome. I don't know how I ever managed before with a 15-inch.
Yeah, I'm running my TV from college actually is my new monitor, and then I have my main TV, which I use it as a monitor, but I also run it when I'm not using it as a monitor. It's just the regular TV. And I can input and switch the cables around.
Yeah.
But I've also got 2 computers too, because the computer that I'm working on, it used to be my main computer, and then I had some sort of screen glitch. It just went all like 3D mode on me, and so for a long time I couldn't use a computer outside of my room, because if I took it off of HDMI mode, it just showed green and red and all the 3D colors. Boy, was it pretty, but boy, did it hurt my eyes. So I got another computer, and then lo and behold, a couple months ago, my computer just randomly fixed itself. Don't know how, don't know why, just did. So now I have my 3rd screen working again, which is a good thing.
Can we say green gremlins on the plane of the wing of the plane?
I know, right? Well, I was just doing some diagnostics on it, and I must have hit the right one, or it must have finally realized that, hey, there's something wrong here. Fixed it.
You know, Jason, you just reminded me. I'm a terror for doing that, especially if I'm going out with a girl who's afraid of flying. Because I usually like getting window seats on a plane. But like, is that thing supposed to be there? Is what supposed to be there? I do that so many times to girls that had a fear of flying. It's too funny.
I'm waiting for the time so when me and my wife decide to go somewhere. She's never flown on an airplane at all.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I want to have my fun with her on that part.
Look, the dinos have shown themselves.
Oh, wow. Jeez, that went quick. Go,
Everybody
Gadget,
get
frosted
your dino.
boots.
Oh, I don't have frosted boots on this character. I don't have frosted boots on this character? That's a new one. This is one of my newest characters, so I'm not entirely surprised, but
I had to actually go with my main tune because I couldn't remember if my other tunes actually have a capability of going into this sphere. So
Go, Gadget turrets.
yeah, I was gonna use my Gemador tonight, and then I remembered that I don't know if it has access to it. And this is actually a question. If anyone can answer this, because I actually couldn't figure it out. The Gemador tunes, I believe they said something about being able to access the store missions for their correct prospective factions, but I can't access them.
You have to finish the Gemadar stuff first.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
I haven't done that yet.
Yeah, once
Okay.
you finish the Gemadar stuff, you'll be fine.
Okay.
It'll open up the faction missions for whatever faction you picked.
Okay, because I've been wondering about that, and I'm like, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, that's all what that is. It's not a bug. It's not a problem. Like it's.
No, I didn't think it was a bug. I was curious because I couldn't do it. Like, this seems kind of off. Because I know it was possible. I just didn't know why it was doing that. I figured you might have to be like level 65 or something.
yeah,
Omega
my
particle
tunes
levels are at
just- I just
50%.
don't remember yet. I
Defeat
have
the
to
Voth
have, like,
engineer.
a spreadsheet for a moment, so.
Let me tell you, changes your life. I've got, with me having 21 characters, and I know Winters having 40 characters, spreadsheets are your best friend.
I haven't done spreadsheets. Most of my guys are in pretty good condition anyway. Up until the release of Victory is Life, all of my characters were 60, and all of them had the reputation stuff. So I was.
See, that's with me. Didn't have it all done.
Yeah, no.
And that's where I have like 8 tabs. I have one tab for Dilithium and just anything Dilithium.
All 3 silos are under Allied
I have
control.
like 4 tabs
Excellent
for
work.
reputation. Wow, we're done already.
Yeah, that was like one of the quickest runs ever. Okay, so
Both
everybody,
forces engage
what we are going to...
transformers.
Alright,
Troops
here's the
inbound.
plan now, moving forward. Everybody go back to the command center. Turn in whatever missions you have. And this time, pick a different area to go to. So, for example, I was in the outskirts the last time. I'm going to go to a different one this time. I don't know which one, but I'm going to go to a different one. So everybody do the same thing again, so there's a little bit of variety. And hopefully we'll have just as good a run as that. But yeah, well done, everybody. That was a fantastic run.
That was really fast. I didn't even get to kill one dino.
Oh,
That's
wow.
how fast it went.
That just means you have extra barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce.
Yeah, I was planning on doing some barbecue pork ribs tomorrow, but with this rainstorms that we have, I think it's canceling my plans for it. So.
Wow, I'm up to 10,000 dilithium already. Yeesh.
I got 111. Oh wait, no, that's refined. I had like 2,000 But I didn't get any rewards from the dinos because I couldn't get to anyone.
Whoops. Wrong click. Okay. Where am I going? I'm going here. Yeah, so don't forget, you want to head back out and you want to set up your little ambush so that we can all capture the transporters. Dang it, I knew it. I knew it was going to do that.
What happened?
The last 2 times I put down turrets, I was getting 3 each time, and this time I'm only getting 1. Martok is an engineer. Well, this Martok is an engineer. So it looks like we're down to about 30 seconds until the map resets. Man, this is going to be a slaughter.
What's a good lizard dish? Or a good reptile dish? You know? Turtle soup?
Why would you want to eat a turtle? Why would you want to eat a nice little turtle?
I'm just trying to think, you know, the... Well, yeah, they're dinos. All right.
Back to your stations. The VODs have returned.
Oh, man. I got the fire once. That was it.
I didn't even get the fire.
Oh, man, that's funny.
All right, overriding.
Okay, wait a minute. We need to go back this way. This is where we need to go.
You and your frosted boots.
Yep. Go, gadget boots.
Go, gadget bubblegum. Bubblegum.
Diddle-diddle-diddle, Spectre Gadget, diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle. Man, I used to love that show when I was a kid. You wouldn't remember that, Hunter. You weren't born.
No, actually, I do. I've watched
Yeah,
the Inspector
yeah.
Gadget series and Inspector Gadget 1 and 2.
Yeah. Those were years later. I'm talking about back in the day.
Cartoon.
For all those wondering, if you're wondering how old I am,
You're not going to continue with that one?
Yeah. He thought about it for a second and he was like, maybe not. Might not say anything.
well, I just didn't want to give anything away. Because then they're going to think, well, how old are they?
I love that episode of. Do you remember that one of Deep Space Nine where the crew of Deep Space Nine team up with the Jem'Hadar to take out a rogue group of Jem'Hadar and the Iconian Gate? Do you remember that one?
Yes, I do.
And one of the Jem'Hadar is on the bridge, and Dax gets frustrated. It's like, I cannot be that interesting for 3 hours. You get just staring there, looking at me. And he's like, I must anticipate your maneuvers and your thoughts and whatever, because you're in my unit. And she starts talking then about, what do you do for fun and relaxation and what have you. And eventually it goes on to age, and you find out that not many Jem'Hadar live to be beyond, was it 8 or something like that, or 9, I think. I can't remember exactly. But then he asks Dax, how old are you? Oh, I stopped counting at 300. You don't look it.
Well, they said I think it was 8, and it's like if we make it to 20, we are considered.
Yeah,
armed.
that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Yeah, I honestly couldn't remember. I thought that was good. That was actually the first time we seen Wayoon as well. That was the first time we met Wayoon.
My favorite part. I am Miles Edward O'Brien. I am very much alive, and I intend to stay that way.
Yeah.
I think mine were more the favorite arguments between him and Julian.
No, the stuff I loved with himself and Julian were like, do you remember, what's her name? Keiko. She apparently was very angry with Miles because he had put a workbench in their bedroom. And he's there explaining the whole thing to Julian, and Julian's like, well, you know, clearly you're just expressing the fact that you miss your wife because you associate the bedroom so intimately with Keiko. And he's like, yeah, see, why can't she be more like that? And then he kind of realized what he said, and he goes, well, what do you mean? You want Keiko to be more like me? And he's like, no, that's not what I mean at all. he wouldn't admit that, yeah, I really like you. No, that's not what I meant.
She'd be more
like a man.
Yeah. So you wish Keiko.
Yeah, that's right.
I wish it was someone else. That's what I wish.
Oh man, it's funny. I see Mick Fail in the Twitch chat is asking about the Gamma Vanguard pack as it's currently priced for 13,000 Zen. We were talking about this a little bit earlier, and in my opinion, I think the pack is very good value. You're getting a lot of stuff in it, and a lot of the stuff is actually cross-faction. Like, you know, you can put it on every one of your characters on your account, so it's not just tied to a selection of characters, it's like every single one of them.
Just keep it 130 long enough for me to get it.
So yeah, I think it's really good value. If you're thinking about it, you know, if you want to spend something on yourself, that's probably a good thing to do. You know, especially if you know you're in the game for the long haul. Then you know you're probably going to get loads of enjoyment out of it. But you know, if you're only planning on playing for a month or two, then clearly that wouldn't be worth it. Just for a month or two.
I mean, I know for a fact I play enough that when I finally get, I mean, I have a steady job now, but when I get a job that pays a bit more, I'm gonna be saving up for a lifetime.
Yeah.
I want to save up for that lifetime.
Yeah, it's one of the best things I ever bought.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm not gonna get it probably not within the next year or two, but hopefully soon.
And I know once I buy it, I'm gonna have to be in the doghouse for a while. My wife is already sitting there talking that my game is getting more expensive than hers, but she likes to play multiple games where I'm playing one game.
Yeah, I know we've talked about this many times down through the years. It's often come up in TeamSpeak. I can't do it. I can't do multiple games. There's no way that I could put the level of investment that I've put into Stowe into another game and still stay on Stowe at the same time. There's no way I could do it. But some people, yeah, multi-game. Now, now,
I play multi-games myself. Now, this is the only one that's really, you can spend more money on.
Well, what I should probably say is that what I'm talking about applies specifically to MMOs. I could never get into another MMO. Now I play other games, but it's like, you know, the Batman Arkham series, the Assassin's Creed series, the Far Cry series, and so on. But they only release once every couple of years. You know, once a year, once every 2 years, or whatever.
Oh yeah, I mean, I used to play Champions Online a little bit, but and I got into it a lot, but it honestly didn't.
Yeah.
I recently downloaded the World of Warships.
Yeah.
Okay. But I don't want to spend money on it because that takes my money away from show. So.
Yeah. I've played World of Warships, and the game is fine. It's okay. But I get bored of it very quickly. I can only play it for about 20-30 minutes, and I'm like, do you know what? I've done X amount of missions, and it's the same freaking crap every time, and you know, it doesn't have the variety that STO does, you know?
Well, I think I'm actually going to use that as for my go-to game when maintenance is being done.
Right, yeah.
So,
I hear you.
But as far as money goes, it's going to go towards STO, so...
Yeah, my main game is STO, and if that's in cooldown, then I usually switch over. Yes, I know people are gonna say stuff, but Pokemon.
Oh dear God!
Don't you start.
Man, I cannot look at you in the same way ever again.
Don't start.
Let's see, where needs the most help? Outskirts.
Look, if we need to do generation based, it's my generation.
Okay. I don't know. My youngest son has tried to get into that stuff, and
it's different for, like, I got my first Pokemon game when I was 3 or either 3 or 4. You know, so it was fairly new at the time.
Now I don't. Yeah.
Well said, Jason. Well said.
I'm talking to. Oh God.
I think that was probably the year that I was getting into Magic.
I'm talking to the wrong people here.
I mean, playing as far as RPG games, yes, I've been doing it for years. But I really didn't get into, online RPG MMOs until about 4, almost 5 years ago.
Oh, you mentioned RPG. Did you ever play Final Fantasy VII?
Not really.
Wow.
That was more console.
Oh yeah, no, that was totally, PlayStation, the original console. Yeah. But
yes,
just so many people say Final Fantasy VII, best RPG that was ever made, and I completely agree. Man, that was such a great game. So much so that I actually bought it again for the PC when they remastered it, and it still looked like the old original PlayStation. Everything was the exact same, and man, I loved that game so much. I think I picked it up for like $10. It was nothing, and like kept me going for, I want to say, maybe 2 months of solid gameplay. It was brilliant. I loved it so much. It was so cool.
I'm really excited for the Crash Bandicoot remastered and Spyro remastered coming out soon.
But my RPG days, I should say, was actually Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, I played that religiously. I mean, a weekend, if you couldn't find me in certain places, just go to a friend's house and be there playing.
Yeah.
We've even actually tried playing it, and we've accomplished it for a week straight, non-stop. So it was quite interesting, where you had very few people that were wide awake for it. So, but pencils, papers, dice, group of friends, it was always the best times. And of course, until online games showed up.
I've never given D&D a shot. I've never done anything with it. So I honestly, I can't comment on it intelligently. I don't know nothing about it. I've never tried it.
Unless you've got a good year to spend. That's how long it takes the D&D games that I play anyway.
You know, and ours actually, I mean, it may have not really lasted a year's time. You know, we try to space it out. I mean, we even tried different types of Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, there was one that was called Spelljammer. We actually tried that out for maybe 2 weeks.
Sorry to cut you off, but it looks like City's done. I looked at the wrong one. But it looks like Battlezone is almost done.
Yeah, you're right. I was looking at that.
The transporters just got taken.
Doesn't matter. Transporters are automatically unlocked when the boss goes.
I am not sure where exactly I'm at on this thing.
And there we go.
There we go. Oh, the dino. Alright, the city is down.
Outskirts is about to be down. There she goes.
Alright. Gonna head to the park. It always feels so slow now whenever you're running without awesome boots.
Indeed.
Like, I just feel like
Oh, he's dropping fast.
I'm not gonna be able to make it. I didn't make it.
Ta-da!
All 3 silos are under Allied
Ooh, still
control.
got 3780
Excellent work.
lithium ore.
That was good going, everybody. Well done all round.
The Voth Fortress has engaged transporters.
Let's see how much
Troops
deal I have
inbound.
now.
And the entire swarm makes its way back to the Dyson Joint Command.
Almost 16,500.
Wow.
That's just in 2 runs. That's absolutely brilliant. Okay, now I should have some more missions to turn in. Yep, there's one. Column reinforcements, 83% complete. Alright, so be able to complete that one the next time. And yeah, I'm at nearly 17,000 now. Okay. Let's see, where did I go? I've gone outskirts, and I've gone city. So I'll go park this time. Did I go park last time? Yeah, no, I did go park last time.
You went park last time.
Yeah. To the city. What say we do the next giveaway now while we're waiting for this to, or at least, you know, we'll start it. How's that sound to you guys?
Sounds good.
Okay, so let me get set up here. So, alright, everybody, pay attention. We want everybody's attention. Back on the Twitch stream. This is for the special requisition Kelvin Timeline D4X Pilot Bird of Prey T6 ship. That's what this one's for. This is the big one. This is the real big one. Okay? And what we want you to do right now is type in the word. Well, actually, it's not a word. We want you to type in D4X into the Twitch chat now to enter yourself in with a chance of winning a special requisition Kelvin Timeline D4X Pilot Bird of Prey. Holy Hannah, look at everybody going nuts. They were waiting for that one. Yeah, this is the big one. This is the big one. So what we'll do is everybody type in D4X into the chat now. Doesn't matter if it's uppercase, lowercase, doesn't matter. Type it in whatever way you want, but it has to be D4X. We'll finish off this one, and then we'll announce the winner, and we'll close out the show.
Midnight X, you need to throw it in again. You did $$X and then S4X.
Really having trouble with this.
Back to your stations. The Voth have returned.
Everyone, check your spelling.
Yes, I see one
yes,
here that says S4X as in Sierra instead of Delta. So, yeah.
I'm also seeing D4X Prime. So, take a look, make sure you wrote it correctly. And then if you have done, great. If not, put it in again.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Capitalization doesn't matter, correct?
No, it doesn't matter. Uppercase, lowercase, doesn't matter. As long as it is D4X. Delta 4 X-ray. That's all you need. Hey, got a triple deployment.
Been trying to figure out who all has been in my team, but I can't pinpoint one particular person.
R2D2. Right.
I'm like, why am I getting pulled in? And then I turn around and it's a giant Dyson glass. This one seems to be going a little slower than the two previous ones.
Ooh, wow, that hurt. Whatever the hell that was. Yeesh.
Was that the Solmec lightning?
No, it was something exploded, but it wasn't the lightning.
Maybe a chronoton bomb.
I was just about to say I love mines because some mines just took out something there, and then like half a second later, something hit me and it hurt.
Enemy combatants in close proximity.
And we are just about done with this catchment.
Yep. Here we go. Right, heading north.
Enemy targets on
And
sensor.
swarmers.
Flanking damage detected.
Head north again. Looks like overall control is about maybe a quarter, maybe a third way there. So yeah, we're not doing too bad. That first run that we done though, man, that was crazy. I've never had a run like that.
Yeah, that was really insane.
This really is the best way of getting to lithium though, and it'd just be nuts not to take advantage of the weekend that's in it, you know?
Yes.
Okay, let's see, we'll head west, and yeah, we'll just head west. Frosted boots. Absolutely brilliant. You guys looking forward to the summer event?
I'm looking forward to whatever event comes up.
Did they confirm? Did he confirm that there was going to be a summer event?
Yeah, I asked Al in the interview, and yeah, it's coming. It's definitely coming.
Okay.
Basically, so what happened was, they had set the release date for Victory is Life, so they were locked and tied to that, and then they didn't want to have the two together, one taken away from the other. So basically they're just focusing on Victory is Life now. Let everyone play the content, create their characters, have their shot at the Gamma event, and then we're going to get the summer event. So the summer event is going to be delayed a little bit. I think, and this is pure speculation, I think it's going to be probably at the end of the Gamma event, which means July. That's when we're actually going to get the summer event. So it's really only a couple of weeks away. Not that far away. What, 2-3 weeks? That'd be right.
The Gamma event runs to the 18th of July.
Yeah, but right. Okay, so maybe I'm out there a little bit. I'm thinking like beginning to mid-July. That's what I'm thinking. So we're only.
Now if they will they intersect? Because I could see that like maybe towards the end, like a week before the end of the Gamma event, they start it.
Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking. That's why I'm thinking the beginning or middle of July.
Mm-hmm. I can see that. Give them June to get everything.
Right, the Gamma event and X4, the hype will be gone down, and then it'll just be in time then for the summer event, and the summer event will happen then. And
now, did he give any hints as to what the ship this year might be?
No, nothing at all. I didn't even ask because I knew what the answer was going to be.
Yeah, well, I figured I'd give it a shot.
Yeah, like I said, I knew what the answer was going to be, so I didn't even bother asking.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least we got the confirmation that there is going to be a summer event.
Indeed.
Which I completely figured, I was already prepared. I completely figured that they were going to delay the summer event this year just because of the timing.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be kind of rough for them to have to activate the summer event and Gamma at the same time. And the Battlezone is at about 75%.
Personal shield losing power.
Yeah, well, we got it up there quick.
Personal shield losing power.
Yeah, I'm so much looking for everything that's going to be. This whole game is new and fun, and everything's been extremely interesting for me.
How long are you playing now, Jason? Is it a year?
No,
No?
not even that. Probably about 5 months, maybe.
5 months,
6
so it's not even 6.
And so, I mean,
It seems like you've been here longer.
I like this game. It's exciting.
it is exciting.
Yeah, I'm obviously a fan of it as well, after, 6-7 years.
Which, I mean, I'm hoping within a year's time I can do 20, 30 characters and sitting there giving it a headache to make sure which one's got what and where one's at and the other's not at. And
Well, see, that's what I like about doing so many all characters is I always have something to do, you know? Like, my main is the only one that has finished the entire storyline. None of the rest of them have. So, you know, I always have something to work on. I mean, like, right now, you know, my goals are I have to get them all up to 65, and I also have to get the new reputation done for all of them as well.
Yeah. Well, see, I'm close to finishing all the reputations, of course, except for the new Gamma Club, or Gamma reputations on my main tune. So I have to go back and watch some of the Winter's YouTube videos to learn some more stuff that I have to do with my character, my main character.
All right, okay.
And once learning it from him, I can filter it down to the other characters, and of course I have to take time and get my Ferengi character up to where I need him to, so he can be an actual Ferengi.
Oh, Ferengis are so much fun. They are so much fun. That's why I love that mission, Quark's Lucky 7. I was like, yes, a Ferengi episode. Thank you so much. And it was everything I hoped it was going to be.
You want to know what's actually really funny? Apparently, that mission was bugged, and apparently they fixed it. Lex throwing knives were apparently so overpowered.
Yeah, I've heard that.
In one shot. I'm like, they weren't supposed to be. He's an eliminator. You know, you'd figure they'd be extremely dangerous for a reason.
I call an eliminator. Man, I've got to. Yeah.
Wait.
I've got to watch that mission again now. Actually, the Magnificent Ferengi.
I just love the screaming.
Boss level.
I mean, my volume is down a little bit so that way I can hear TeamSpeak and kind of hear a little bit of the stuff. And at first I heard the screaming and I was looking around to figure out who was screaming. Oh my gosh, it's on the game.
Yeah.
Wow. And then of course the second time I heard it, I was like, oh yeah, that's Quark screaming. Then I'm trying to remember the episode that first heard him scream on, and I can't pinpoint it. It kind of reminded me of that episode, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Well, if anyone remembers the episode, this is almost an exact replica of the story episode from Star Trek Deep Space Nine, where they had to rescue Moogie from the Dominion. It was the same exact cast from that episode that was in this episode.
Yeah, the Magnificent Ferengi.
Mm-hmm.
That's the name of the episode.
Oh, okay.
Wow. I thought you knew
That
that.
has been so far my favorite episode. Not all my tunes have actually made it to that point yet, so I'm looking forward to redoing it for them.
Yeah. Oh, I'm definitely going to go back and replay it, even though I don't have to, but I'm definitely going to do it.
Yeah, out of all the missions, that's probably the one mission I want to replay on every tune. Because just going back to this whole story arc, the cutscenes are so much more like visually stunning.
Yeah.
I mean, it actually I don't know how really to explain it. But the emotion that you get from the animation scenes...
Oh, Garrick is fantastic.
Nothing like you see in the other episodes in any story arc. And quite honestly, I hope when they do have time that they'll take a look back at the
All
other
three
episodes
silos are under Allied
and
control.
maybe
Excellent
even
work.
update those.
Yeah. Okay, looks like I missed
The
out
Vought
on
Fortress has engaged
the other two
transporters.
that time,
Troops
but
inbound.
still got a nice chunk of dilithium. So back to command center. And turn in my final mission. Hey, and another 1,000 dilithium. Sweet!
But I have to say, I still have a lot to learn for this game.
There's a lot to it, for sure. Wow, I'm up on 23,000 dilithium. Not including the marks or the VOTS cybernetic implants. Wow, that is a really, really good... Yeah. That is pretty sweet.
I might have had some extra. I didn't look, but I rounded off at like 30. But I might have had some already before we started.
Yeah, I was empty. Pretty sure I was empty.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, I guess that wraps up episode 47 of Priority One Armada Live. But before we go, here's a glimpse at next week's show. James will be back, and joining him as co-hosts will be Rikers and Kat. We will also celebrate the diversity of Star Trek Online by having special faction nights starting next week. Next week on June 16th's show, we will celebrate the Federation faction. We will meet at Club 47 on ESD. As part of ESD Faction Night, we will be giving away a Geordie LaForge Bridge Officer code, a TNG Ship Pack code, and a special requisition pack, Walker Class Light Exploration Cruiser T6. With every show, we'll be talking about the latest in Star Trek Online and Priority One Armada news. We will also recognize all the winners to date during the Priority One Armada 5-year anniversary celebration. Plus, we're teaming up with you in another Adventure Zone to earn more marks and dilithium.
Come chat with us in-game by joining our Priority One chat channel. Simply type in the in-game chat box /channel_join space Priority One and then hit the enter key.
Looking for a friendly and helpful community to join in Star Trek Online? Then come join Priority One Armada by simply heading over to priorityone.armada.com and sign up today. We have Federation and KDF fleets on all 3 gaming platforms, ranging from Tier 3 to Tier 5, so you can indulge in all your heart's desires. Also, if you're not a member of Priority One Armada and want to stay in touch with us in-game, then come join us on our Priority One chat channel by typing in the chat box /channel_join space Priority One, all one word, and then hit the enter key.
And finally, don't miss a thing from the world of Star Trek. Catch all the latest news regarding the Star Trek Multiverse or Priority One on Priority One Air, a Roddenberry Star Trek podcast. Get a new episode every Friday by pointing your favorite podcast app to feeds.priorityonepodcast.com.
Are you enjoying all the great content from Priority One Armada and our Twitch streams and want to contribute to our future shows? Then click on that donate button below in Twitch. Plus, we have our own Priority One Armada store. Come pick up some great Armada-themed swag today. All donations and store purchases go directly back into the Priority One Armada to help pay for our website, domain, TeamSpeak server, and much, much more. You can find all these links on our Twitch page channel.
Want to be notified of our next show? Then follow our channel, twitch.tv/priorityone. You never know when we'll have another giveaway. You can also catch up on our past shows by going to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/user/P1network, all one word. It is time to award the winner of our final giveaway for tonight's show. And before we do that, I want to give another special shout out to Captain Andrew at White Maggot for donating this prize, the special requisition pack, Kelvin Timeline D4X Pilot Bird of Prey. So thank you, thank you, Andrew, so much for donating this prize. It is absolutely fantastic. And I'm sure the winner is going to be very happy now, because I'm about to roll the dice. And the winner is Shaggy at Shaggy_B77. Well done. Congratulations. You have won that D4X pilot bird of prey. So if you can please contact me in-game so that I know what your in-game @handle is, I will mail that prize to you. And yeah, that's it. Congratulations. Well done.
Congratulations.
Finally, before we go, I would like to say a very special thanks to our in-game moderator, Sean Babbitt. Thank you to my 2 co-hosts, Jason and Hunter, and our special guest, Turcot, as well, for joining us tonight. And of course, a big thanks to our viewers for your continued support. So until next time, take care, Priority One, and good night. Say good night, guys.
Good night, all.
Good night.